I hope you get that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pittsburgh guy here. I'm going to do an Obi-Wan Kenobi series review, episodes 1, 2, and 3. Um, so first off, Obi-Wan Kenobi takes place 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. That's when Order 66 happened. The Jedi were wiped out, or at least most of them, because of the clone troopers had that chip or that response to when Palpatine called Order 66. They immediately turned on the Jedi. Um, the score, the world landscapes, the special effects, the makeup, the aliens, the costumes are phenomenal. Obi-Wan looks it's done so well that it feels like such a smooth transition from Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One, New Hope. Now, when I saw New Hope, it was with my family, my mom, my aunt, and a couple of my cousins. In 1977, I was 4 years old, but I still remember to this day because we had the big clunky speaker on the side. It was a drive-in theater experience. You're in a car and you're looking up. I don't remember if my head was tilted, but you're looking up and you're just, you're seeing the movie. But I never forgot Luke Skywalker igniting the lightsaber and then Obi-Wan fighting Vader. It's like I still remember it as a 4-year-old child. So that, when it resonates like that, that's some big time stuff. I wanted to say SHIT, but the script is phenomenal. I love the fact that Obi-Wan is broken, and he kind of reminds me of the Last Jedi Luke. How he's like, I made mistakes. I might have, I wasn't wise enough, blah, blah, blah. Um, and here I am, pity me. But Obi-Wan, he lost Qui-Gon, who he loved as a father. He was his master. And when Order 66 happened, Obi-Wan, Yoda, and a few others like Quinlan Voss and people like that survived, but not that many. But he's a broken man, and the script is carrying him. And I saw Luke in the first episode. And I'm like, oh wow, we got Luke. Are we going to see him speak? Maybe they interact, they talk. But Leia took front and center. But that's great. So um, when it comes to the acting, Ewan McGregor was phenomenal. No, he is phenomenal. The first three scenes, especially when Third Sister said Anakin Skywalker is alive, and the way she said it reminded me of um, Khan from Star Trek 2, the way she talked. But in that episode, in that series, in that actual moment, you saw fear, sorrow, anxiety, surprise. Like he had every emotion in his eyes, and he did such a great job with it. He had everything pretty much but happiness because he's not happy. I mean, he's happy that he's alive, but I mean, he turned him into what he is. But the acting was phenomenal, and McGregor is playing a very good broken Jedi. Seeing the Jedi that was strung up by his neck, I think his name's Nari, I don't remember, but that really affected him. But he's in all 6 episodes, and there's 6 episodes to the series. Moses Ingram, who plays Third Sister, her job is to make you hate her, and everybody hates her because her character is cocky, she's over the top, she's brash, reckless, and you saw like, but how powerful is she? Because Grand Inquisitor checked her in place. Um, Fifth brother, is it fifth brother? I think it's fifth brother. He had her like this, and it's like she's not as strong as they are, I guess, but she has that like ambition that is far beyond theirs. But is she like so the very first scene they show one Padawan Jedi, and I think that's her. She was the tallest one of the bunch, and she was the first one seen, and I think that was her. And I don't know if she's trying to get close to Vader to be the Grand Inquisitor, or is she getting close to Vader because she wants to kill him because she already knows it's Anakin. Is she trying to take him out? So that remains to be seen. Um, We also have the Grand Inquisitor himself, Rupert Friend or Friend. I'm not sure if I said it right. He is credited with 5 episodes. So he was in 1 and 2. He wasn't in 3. And when I read the summary, it said that he was stabbed in the stomach, but it never said he was killed. So we know he's alive because he's in Rebels, and he dies by sacrifice and suicide. But um, he's going to be in the next 3 episodes, and I can't wait to see him. I don't know how he's going to heal himself. I mean, certain Jedi can heal, so maybe he heals himself, or that's a very dark, clouded situation because Third Sister was yelling at Obi-Wan as the ship flew away, and the Grand Inquisitor was like 50 feet away on the ground with a hole in his stomach. Did she just walk past him? Did she just like leave and say, "Okay, I'm done with you. You're dead"? So he comes back in some way, but he definitely makes it. Hayden Christensen is credited for all 6 scenes. Seeing him in the back of the tank and how his eyes showed so much anger. I mean, think about it. Like he did turn to the dark side, and he was wrong. It was all about him. He was wrong, front and center. But Obi-Wan slashed him down the side, and he hates Obi-Wan with a passion, and it showed because Vader was terrifying. Like when I grew up, like I said, 4 years old, New Hope, I saw Vader. I'm like, he's scary. And I saw him in Rogue One. It's like, wow, he's really scary. And then you see him in Obi-Wan Episode 3 when he put him in the fire. I'm like, holy crap! And he snapped that lady's neck. I'm like, this guy is like nasty, scary, like crushing people, and everyone was afraid of him. The only one that wasn't afraid of him, Luke was in Empire a little bit, but Return of the Jedi, Luke was not scared of him at all. He was just like trying to convert him. They both weren't like going full force on each other, but that's another story. Um, Owen and Beru are in 4 episodes. They have credit to 4 episodes. Joel Edgerton, he did a really good job. Like she had the saber, like Third Sister had the saber to his neck. It's like, come on, what's going on here? We know he makes it because they get burned to a stake by I guess the stormtroopers. I guess they had a flame trooper in the group, but they're both in it for 4 episodes, which is weird because the character that plays Luke is in 2. He's casted for 2. He was already in the first episode, and all he did was he looks like he's flying a plane or a pod racer. So is he in 5, 6, or what is it? 3, 5, or 6? No, 4, 5, or 6. And does Obi-Wan actually talk to him? Because how does he get that Skyhopper? Because Owen threw it back, but he has it in the New Hope, and he plays around with it. So I'm thinking Obi finds a way. Maybe he calls himself Ben at this point, but he finds a way to get it to Luke and gives it back to him. What do we got here? O'Shea Jackson Jr. is listed for 3 episodes. 3 episodes. Quinlan Voss had his name dropped. Now look at this picture here. Quinlan Voss I always likened to Nightwolf from the Mortal Kombat series. I thought he was Indian by descent. But if you look at this picture here, O'Shea Jackson can pull this off. If he's Quinlan Voss, I will lose my stuff. And I wanted to say SHIT because he's one of my favorite characters. He went to the dark side. He came back to the light. He has dark side powers and light side powers. He's a dark Jedi. Quinlan Voss is an amazing character, and I hope he makes it. Fourth Sister is listed for 2 episodes. We saw her in episode, I believe, 3, this last one, sitting at the table where Third Sister said, Vader said, do this, and she got up and did it anyway. So, you know what? Was she in second? I think she was in the second episode, too. So she's done. We're not going to see her again as far as what it's saying. So, Organa, I love Jimmy Smith, and Bail Organa is only listed for 1 episode, and we've already seen him. His wife, however, is listed for 4 episodes. So she's already been in 1 or 2. I'm thinking Leia will be returned to her, because we know Leia makes it, of course. I'm thinking Leia will be returned to her in the last 3 episodes, and she'll be with her. But Leia did say to Luke in Return of the Jedi, I don't remember much about my mother, but she was very beautiful. So I'm thinking she dies. Um, Qui-Gon Jinn, he's in it. He's going to make it. He said, I don't do Star Wars unless it's a movie. So that was pretty much saying, I'm in the series, but I'm going to throw you guys off. When Obi-Wan connects back to the Force, Qui-Gon's going to be there. I don't know if it's going to be all the stars because he hasn't really manifested with the Force, but whatever it is, if I hear his voice or I see his body and his voice, it's going to be phenomenal. Um, Jedi Master, is it Beltis? I hope I said it right. In the very first episode, where she was fighting off and trying to protect the kids, she was phenomenal. The choreography, the way she was like deflecting blasters was unbelievable. It was such a great opening scene. I loved her all the way. Um, but Vivian Lyra Blair, who plays Leia, to me stole the whole show. She's sassy. She's adorable. She's cute. She has leadership abilities already at the age of 10. She's not easily flustered. Her presence, and I did not expect this to happen, she was so much fun and engageable. Like, I was like, I want to see more of her, and I did not think this was going to happen. Luke is like the sidebar, and she's like the focal point, and she is phenomenal. She makes me feel like she's a young Carrie Fisher. Like, she was so good. And if Carrie Fisher was here, I'm sure that she would approve because she was so good at the character, and she captured all the traits. And a testament to Deborah Chow, who's the director, for pulling all that out of her to be Leia in every way, shape, and form. It was just phenomenal acting. Um, I do believe Qui-Gon, though, is going to show up and he's going to refuel Obi-Wan and give him like he's going to get him all pumped up and all swollen and ready to go, and he's going to go and whoop Vader's ass or at least beat him, because in A New Hope, Vader says, "Last time we met, I was but the learner. Now I am the master." So Obi-Wan's going to outsmart him because Vader's much stronger, but Obi-Wan's, he's just wise. So my predictions are, I'm hoping O'Shea Jackson is Quinlan Voss, and he's going to go and get Leia and help out because right now Obi-Wan's is his right side. His right side's all burned up. He's a mess right now, and he needs to heal. So if Quinlan comes into the character, if it's O'Shea, he's going to come in. He's going to take care of business. Now, Third Sister now is already pissed off the Jedi's, Quinlan and Obi-Wan. Vader doesn't give a damn about her, and the Grand Inquisitor is going to whoop her ass. So I don't know what her deal is, but one of those three are going to kill her. She's not going to make it past this series. And if she does, I'll be surprised. But the next 3 episodes are going to be off the chain. I think the action's going to be unbelievable. We went through the first 3, and it was more like, character building and showing us the state of mind of the main characters. But it's going to go crazy. And if Quinlan Voss shows up, I'm telling you, it's going to be unreal. So hopefully you like this review. This is episodes 1, 2, and 3, part 1. 6. Wow. 4, 5, and 6 are the next episodes, which I believe June 9th is the next one. It's Wednesday, but really Tuesday at 12 a.m. Western or Eastern. Wave it. Belay all that. Either way, it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully we see Quinlan Voss, because I would be so happy to see that.